Imagine a hero forged not by Greek gods, but by the ancient Jumalat, the powerful spirits and deities of Finnish mythology. Today we're creating a Shazam-style champion, but this time his powers aren't coming from Solomon or Zeus. They're coming from Ukko, Ilmatar, and other Finland national epic. We're going to break down the wisdom, strength, stamina, power, courage, and speed. When young Billy Batson yells Shazam, he's instantly transformed by a bolt of magical light into the adult superhero known as Shazam, or Captain Marvel, the champion of magic. Each letter in Shazam represents a powerful being and its source of power. S, wisdom of Solomon. H, strength of Hercules. A, the stamina of Atlas. Z, power of Zeus. A, courage of Achilles. M, speed of Mercury. Stick around as we build the Northern Light champion, powered by snow, thunder, ancient runes, and mystic beasts from the edge of the world. Let's get into it. Who do we have first?
Wisdom of Wainamoinen, the sage of the Kalevala. Who he is: a demigod, seer, shaman, and eternal bard. He created the world through song and wisdom. Grants: runic intellect, perfect memory and insight through ancient chants, and knowledge. Spell wisdom: able to cast magic through singing. The words themselves warp reality. Spirit sense: can read omens in wind, birds, and dream speech.
Okay, so he's a demigod, created the world through song and wisdom. So we have the runic intellect, perfect memory, and insight through ancient chants and knowledge. Nice. Spell wisdom, able to cast magic through singing. The words themselves warp reality. Yeah. The words that this champion will be singing has the ability to warp reality. That is huge for the first choice. We're already warping reality. And with the wisdom. Come on, y'all. That doesn't scream that this character is going to be OP. I don't know what else. Who do we have next?
Strength of Tursas. Ikku Turso, sea monster war god. Who he is: a giant sea beast god of war and chaos, known as Finland's own Leviathan. Grants: godlike strength, able to crush rock and steel, wrestle giants. Tidal fury: strength increases with emotion and momentum. Storm muscle: lashes out with shockwaves when attacked.
Okay, the sea monster, war god, a giant sea beast. Okay, so a giant sea beast, god of war and chaos. Wow, so this is known as Finland's own Leviathan. That says a lot. So wrestle giants, we're talking about godlike strength. His strength increases with emotion and momentum. So the more he moves, the more he rages, the more powerful he gets. That's incredible. This champion is insane. So not only do we have the power to warp reality when we sing, we have godlike strength, and we can increase that strength with emotion and momentum. Yeah, okay. This is getting scary. Okay, who we have next?
Stamina of Ilmatar, goddess of air and creation. Who she is: the divine spirit of the sky, who birthed the world after floating for centuries. Grants: endless vitality, never fatigues, immune to illness and poison. Sky-lunged, can breathe anywhere, even in void or beneath earth. Nature-linked regeneration, heals slowly in harmony with the elements.
Divine spirit of the sky, who birthed the world after floating for centuries. And this is the goddess of air and creation. Never fatigue, immune to illness and poison. So this is the stamina. Can breathe anywhere, even in void or beneath earth. Wow, void, that comes to me like space, the black hole, Yeah, there's no throwing away this character. Nature link regeneration, heals slowly in harmony with the elements. The heal slowly, the slowly is sticking out, but it's still healing. Linked to nature, can breathe anywhere, never fatigue, immune to illness and poison. Okay, so we have the healing factor. We can survive, we can thrive, and we can work reality and enhance our strength. This is solid. This is solid. Who do we have next?
Power of Ukko, Sky Father, God of Thunder, and Lightning. Who he is, chief deity of Finnish Pantheon, rules weather, fertility, and divine law, grants divine lightning, summon thunderbolts, shape clouds into weapons, sky command, call down storms, cause rain or drought, sky fire immunity, untouchable by electricity, magic, or natural disasters.
We got to have the Sky Father, the God of Thunder and Lightning himself. Come on, the chief deity, rules weather, divine law, summon thunderbolts. Y'all can't have a Shazam character without the lightning bolts and the thunder. So this is perfect. Calm down storms, cause rain or drought. Okay, that comes with being the Sky Father, having power over storms. Untouchable by electricity, magic, and natural disaster. I like the magic part. Untouchable by magic. There's lots of magical beings and attacks in the world of DC. So to have this untouchable card that we can play for this champion is huge. That's a huge defense that we can have against a lot of these characters. All right, who do we have next?
Courage of Lemminkainen, warrior and lover, undying hero of the Kalevala. Who he is, a brash and bold hero who once died, journeyed through the underworld, and returned, grants. Undying spirit, can fight through death, pain, or overwhelming odds. Bold will, immune to intimidation, illusions, or fear-based powers. Revenant drive, comes back stronger after near defeat.
Okay, can fight through death, pain, and overwhelming odds. Immune to intimidation, illusion. Okay, boom. So there's no illusion, there's no mental tampering, Comes back stronger after near death. That sounds like a saying to me. It sounds like he might be from Planet Vegeta. Comes back stronger after near defeat. Let me find out this character's got some Saiyan blood. Nah, but this is incredible. So not only do we have the ability to increase our strength with emotion, if there ever comes a point where this character is close to death, we're going to come back stronger. Everything on the board gets increased, I feel like, because of this. That key statement comes back stronger, Just going to keep fighting. With what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. This character is taking it literally. All right, last but not least, who do we have?
Speed of Tapio, forest god and king of the wild. Who he is, the spirit of the forest and animals, appears in shifting forms, silent as wind, grants. Beast speed, can run faster than any animal, moves like shadow in forest, flight of leaves, dashes between trees or even through nature-based portals. Silent motion, cannot be tracked when in motion, no sound, no scent.
Can run faster than any animal, moves like a shadow in forest, okay? Dash between trees, cannot be tracked in motion, no sound, no scent. This might be the lowest on the chart when it comes to speed. Can run faster than any animal. I'm looking for like light speed, reaction speed. This is fast. Cannot be tracked in motion. That's That's different. I like it though. This is a solid. It started out incredibly strong, and then it got consistent. And this right here is kind of like the weakest addition to the Finnish Shazam. What do y'all think about this character? Let me know in the comments. Y'all stay safe.